Hello, Taurus. These are your tarot cards for August of 2023. I highly recommend you check out the videos for your sun, moon, and rising sign if you happen to know all three, as well as any other major placements you may have. And if you'd like to learn more about me or schedule your own one-on-one reading or distance healing session, check out learnreikiphiladelphia.com. It's also linked in the description. So let's go ahead and take a peek at what the cards have in store for you. Okay, so Taurus, this month there's going to be definitely some change happening, some letting go to make room for other things, but it's going to be about the nuance and the detail and how best to structure this to work for you. So the focus of the month is the King of Pentacles, and if ever there was a Taurus, it would be this King of Pentacles. And I speak from experience. I have a Taurus moon. So King of Pentacles is very methodical. He takes his time making decisions. He understands all the implications. This is someone who knows what they do very well. They know the company they run very well. This is someone who knows where the money goes and how all the resources fit together. This is also someone who knows how to work with the people that are important. So this is you being the most you that you can be, if that makes sense. But this is you at your highest level. So how are we going to focus on acting that way? This is the focus card of the month. So how are we going to embody this as we go through these transitions and changes? Well, the energy you're coming out of last month with, out of July with, is the Hermit. This is knowing about yourself and where you want to go in life, especially the part about knowing yourself. That's going to become, this month you're going to get a chance to really put that to the test, not so much the test, but more to road test that knowledge of yourself. The Hermit is all the things that you had a chance to realize about yourself and start to focus on about how you respond to things like change, to things like shifting things so that you have more time, space, energy for you. This is how you set your priorities. These are the things that you do that make you get in your own way. Everyone has them. They're just a little different for everyone. But out of last month's big learning about yourself, you're also now integrating that knowledge into how you go through life. The challenge for this month is the 8 of Cups. Cups are about emotions and how we feel fulfilled in this particular instance. Here we have these cups, and she, as you can see, is kind of walking away. She's got her back to these cups. This is a card of leaving behind what no longer serves. In many decks, these cups are understood to be empty or near empty. In a way, leaving behind things that were once very fulfilling to you that are no longer something you find fulfilling, that may be leaning heavy on your time or your focus, or in some way holding you back, and maybe just creating some space for the future to bring in some things that would be fulfilling, that you do want to bring in. So the challenge is going to be letting go of things that don't serve. And I know that that's always a challenge, letting go of things for Taurus. We tend to be like, we don't like change. I get it. But yeah, the difficult thing, letting those things go. But you will be in the driver's seat about what those things are and how they get let go of and on what terms for the most part. And I just had a cat jump up in my lap and join me. Next, we have the best way to deal with this, kind of like the best course of action. And here this is the Page of Wands. Wands energy is very action-oriented, and pages are young and exciting. It's a very fresh, young energy. The best way forward for this is to use that Page of Wand energy, which is excited by things that are new. It's saying, I don't know exactly how everything is going to work out in the end. I'm not able to put all of the plans out on paper yet, but I'm very excited for where they're headed, and it feels really good so far. And that's very much the best way forward. Leaving behind things that don't serve anymore to create space for something that isn't completely well defined yet isn't something that is usually a very Taurian thing. But yet, this is a wonderful opportunity to do it. There's a lot of self-awareness in this young man. He knows himself. He knows his best traits, and he knows his worst traits. This is someone who says, I can go and play and throw my energy into the fray. It's a matter of whether or not I want to, kind of a thing. So best course of action is to say, I don't know exactly how it's all going to play out or how it's going to look next year, 5 years, 10 years down the line, but I have a really good feeling about this, and embracing that and using that knowledge of yourself to help yourself through that uncertainty, but a very positive uncertainty. The next card is the Whispers from Your Guides. It's exactly what it sounds like. It's your guides giving you a little bit more information about something. And here we have the Emperor. Another key facet of the Emperor, one that he has in common with that Page of Wands, is that this is someone who at best knows himself. And this is in the upright position, so this is in the best. Knowing yourself, also making order out of chaos is something that the Emperor can do. I don't see any chaos coming your way, but making order out of what you're leaving behind and what you're bringing in, having a nice clear-cut plan. What this is basically saying is have the plans that you can have the structures that you can have, and lean on those and feel comforted by those. That may help you to open up a little bit and explore things through the eyes of that Page of Wands. That eye of, this feels really good. I'm not sure exactly what it's all going to look to be, but it feels right. And I can jump into it if I want to. If you work with this and kind of lean on those structures that are there for you, that not everything is changing. You have been through more change in the last 5 years than this is. This is like deciding to let go of things that just aren't serving you any longer to make room for what feels nice and might turn out really wonderful. This is also saying, use that part of you that knows yourself, and don't hesitate to know yourself and how you tend not to want to let go of structures and the way things are. Embrace that. Also, lean on the structures that are still in place that are not going to get touched to help you kind of ground and feel good about not everything is changing. A few things are changing, and that's a little bit triggering for me sometimes. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and hang out with the things that haven't shifted at all. So with that, Taurus, this isn't a big challenging month for you. This is a really beautiful set of opportunities for you. And I think that ultimately it's going to be like lead you into a really fruitful practice of self-awareness, and also of deciding with real structure and strategy how you want to create a life that feels optimally good for you in the short term and in the much longer term. So all the best to you, Taurus. I know you got this. Enjoy August. Definitely hit that like button if you found this at all helpful, and hit that subscribe button if you want to be the first to know about your September cards. Again, definitely check out the cards for your sun, moon, and rising. And I also teach Reiki classes. You can learn more about that at Learn Reiki Philadelphia as well. So take care. I hope to see you again soon, and bye for now.